Hello everyone, this is Paul Cousineau for day 3 of my challenge of producing videos of myself, my content, and putting it out there on the big web. And I feel really better having gone through 2 days of challenges. And today what I wanted to share is how do you actually make steps towards overcoming fears to free and unlock your potential? The number one step is all about raising your awareness. And raising your awareness means becoming conscious of the tiny fears, all the little things that are being done by you, normally and consciously, that are keeping your potential inside and that is preventing you from sharing it with the world. So here are some things that I notice when my fears are creeping up, and when I have these triggers, then I'm asking myself, why am I feeling this? Why am I noticing these things? Why are these patterns presenting themselves? And they help me to dig further and bring awareness to the roots of it, the actual fears that are holding me back. So some of the things. One is having sweaty palms, body temperature changing. For me, it tends to be heating up. Although for some people that may be becoming cold, but for me it'll be really, really hot. My face can start turning red. Although unless there's a mirror, I might not really notice that last one. But sometimes people tell me, oh Paul, like your face is pretty red. And who hasn't done a presentation where they became like really, really, really red cheeks, Others are lower energy levels, the inability to be able to accomplish a desired result. So let's say that you've been wanting to journal, and you say, oh, tonight I'm going to be writing a few words in my journal before I go to bed, and then you're not able to do it. And then the next morning you're like, oh, I'm going to really do this, and it's been 2 or 3 weeks and you've been procrastinating. Then there's probably something there, and you can ask yourself, what is actually preventing me from accomplishing this task? What would happen if I were to accomplish this task successfully? So one of them was, for me, actually being able to produce these films. It took me 2 weeks until I realized that there was not only a fear of being exposed and vulnerable and being open to criticism, but also a fear of the success that might come with it. Once I put it out, and if people like the material, then I have to, or I felt like I would have to live up to it, but also criticism. So what if people say, well, you know what, these are really, really awful videos? Some other things that I notice is tensing of my chest, nausea as well. Nausea is a strong one for me. Decreased appetite levels as well. Changing of the rhythms, so I tend to speak really quickly, which now as I'm saying this, I think I actually have increased the pace of my speaking through the video. And by slowing down now, I'm going to be able to increase my general awareness level. And another one for me that's pretty strong is rationalization. If I seem to be coming up with a really big pile of logical reasons why doing something is not a good idea, I may be right, but I also like to ask my question, is this true? Are all these arguments really valid? And if they happened, would the negative consequences that I'm foreseeing be that big? Would it be that catastrophic? And if the answer is no, or I'm decisive, then I tend to look deeper to see if there's a fear holding my potential. So this is the end of day 3 video for Breakthrough Your Fear series. Thank you, everyone.